You! This doesn't seem all bad. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but... Oh, the hell's with this. Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystal before, right? So it isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you would please excuse me. She's a ghost! An old pot? I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal? Sorry, friend, but you may have to return empty-handed. Floopsy will not return empty-handed! The writ Master Mimidoa gave you may grant you access to the island, but only authorized personnel may proceed past this point. Why, you ask? Look up and see for yourself. When that giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage to both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Contrary to what the small folks would have you believe, the fires of Pharaoh Sirius were not the product of a mage's thaumaturgy or a colossal arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead drove off our entire crew. Not that those rumors are incorrect. I've observed the fiends from a distance, the ship's graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. I'll make you a deal, Elder. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall begin searching for one that satisfies your requirements. As for where to begin with your inquiries into the situations, so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago seeking to scavenge valuable trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. Floopsy will question. Louise? Gods, that voice! That single fleeting verse, I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friend. Took every ounce of my strength to resist. You saw him too, right? Dead people, just shambling about without a care in the world. Except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling towards the water. It's all there for the taking. 5 leading years' worth of wrecks in their cargo for those queer dead things. And that voice, actually the voice was quite nice. Methinks we may be having a siren? This talk of an alluring voice is disturbingly familiar, as if... But that's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? Oh. But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon, I was just, thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Master Mimidoa would be arriving any moment. Apparently he grew tired of waiting for the lanky young lad with the 1,000-yalm stare to return, which I'm assuming is you? Floopsy is not young! Elder! Elder Floopsy! I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself. What's been keeping you, initiate? I ain't getting any younger, you know. Some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folk what wander near the ship graveyard, and it's stirred up the dead and all. Bloody hell, this takes me back to the days as a cannon boy sailing under old Miss Beard. But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned 'em last time. Bah, they bloody would, though wouldn't they, brazen old biddies? Some folks said as the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep down in me bones as this day would come, and come it has. Aye, I'd bet me bum ear a siren's behind all this. Nay, not one the sanguine variety, initiate. I speak of the other kind, them what's got feathers and lure sailors to a watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. Oh, but it don't end there. No, drowning's just the start. See, even in death, a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do or bidden till his corpse can't do it no more. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on me worst enemy, 'cept maybe in a drink, and I'd regret it after. Any road, 'tis up to us to stop this hell's-born hussy afore she takes another soul. Curse we can't send ye marching off to war without these. As iron have no power o'er a man as can't hear her song, 'tis lucky for yer I carry a spare pair of lucky for both of us, as I'm a superstitious old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we best go to her. To the ship's graveyard, initiate. What, did he give us earplugs? If she passes near the shore, she'll sure to spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. Ooh. Fire? I'm beginning to wonder some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here. Kite! Did you hear that? 'Tis her! Look out! Out of the water! She's coming to shit! She's coming! Ruh-roh. Quick, lad! Shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight! Soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditties, she'll call on her thralls, and we'll be up to our necks in corpses afore you know it. Floopsy can kick the ass of the siren. Floopsy is immune. You get down here! Alright, what now? Am I alright? I'm better than that, initiate. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse, I am. Gross. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with two whatsits if we gutted the songstress. But you can't have everything, can ye? She'll not come crooning around here again, though. Not for a while, any road. If she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Thanks for your help. Bugger me, I clean forgot your name. Remind me. Elder? I don't recall having no initiate by that name. But if you're not me old mate, or what's name, why have you been so bloody helpful? Ah, never mind. Be seeing you, lad. You mean it was a siren? But how were you able to resist her song? I see. I'd heard that Master Mimido was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Having survived an ordeal like that, I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. Anyway, I have something for you. The corrupted crystal you wanted, safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please take it with my compliments. Floopsy wanted to beat up that siren real bad. We took care of the feather lady. Oh, it's you. Welcome back, Elder. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say. And, more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you? Wouldn't you like to know? Aha! The conquering hero returns bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive! Very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you'll be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, Elder. Seldom have I ever encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of fire-aspected ether. What? You wanted a corrupted crystal composed of ice-aspected ether to counteract the effects of a raging wind? Ah! Well, this specimen won't help you there. Son of a Anyone who knows anything about the elements can tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. This better be the last trip, or Floopsy will rain hell down upon your scientific community. Don't fret now. I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal composed of ice-aspected ether. And an associate of mine in Gridania has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings. Eh? What's that expression? I thought you would be pleased to hear this news. This is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you. And what's even better is that this time you needn't use that warded pot of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. Haydn's findings suggest that it is quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's just say that he has undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyway, don't let me keep you. It has been a pleasure, Elder. Come back and see me sometime, all right? No! Floopsy will not be returning to you. You have the correct crystal for Floopsy? Yes? Greetings and salutations, Mr. Floopsy, I presume. Sienna informed me of your adventures in Aleport. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding, though, as Professor Lambert is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful. To the matter at hand, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you seek could be found in abundance at the standing courses following the commanded calamity. Alas, that is no longer the case. And while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the Twelveswood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain. You are familiar with Spriggans, yes? The furry little rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones? Well, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupt crystal in the Twelveswood. Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested, and I am reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. It is quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this Giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when... you couldn't care less about this, all this, could you? To the point then, Giggity seldom makes his presence felt unless there is a particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, we shall require a lure, and I have precisely the sort he will find impossible to resist. Simply place this true heart. I shall save the story of the origin of its unusual name for another occasion, outside of the Spriggan's lair, and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to your discretion. Floopsy will rend him asunder! Okay, so all we gotta do is lay some bait, murder one of these funny bunny boys, go digging around in his tum-tum. Easy. Rude! You weren't invited! Okay. Now, just gotta kill a big... Oh! You're a biggin! We will retrieve it from within the Spriggo. Oh, I guess we already got it. We killed the bunny boy. Ah! Pray do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in... Wait, what is that? Oh, what is that? God's awful smell.
That's Elder Floopsy's natural musk.
My word, that is a breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my supposition was not mistaken. And I also see you weren't averse to digging through Spriggan entrails for your prize. We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effect of the crystal, just as the warded pot you once used did. Why, some glum, friend! You finally obtained the corrupted crystal you sought, one overflowing with earth-aspected ether. Calm down. I jest. It is comprised of ice-aspected ether. Worry not. I suppose that joke was in poor taste, considering your previous 2 attempts were for naught.
Floopsy may remove your head if another joke like that is made.
I beg your pardon, Elder. I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message for you from Professor Lambertaint. Something about a man named Marcus? Apparently the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask why you needed that crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? 'Twould reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends. Ah, well, perhaps it's best I remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. He has 3 greatest pupils? Greetings, sir. Do you wish to proceed to your vessel?
Yes. Don't ask Floopsy what he had to go through to get this. Also, do not ask why Floopsy smells the way he does.
All repairs and modifications have been completed, Elder. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Elder. I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste.
It better not!
The Enterprise is already more than a common airship, but mark my words, soon it will become something greater, something extraordinary. This is me. This is what I was born to do. According to my tests, the device is now functioning in perfect harmony with the crystal, meaning we can leave whenever you're ready. But you must understand, tests can only tell one so much. Until we approach the Howling Eye, until we attempt to breach the barrier itself, I cannot be sure that this will work. I think it's only fair to tell you that there is a small but statistically significant chance that the crystal could trigger a massive... mayhap it's better that we remain positive. Elder, I want to thank you for reuniting me with my ship, for trusting in me to develop this plan, for everything. You've helped me to rediscover a part of myself I'd forgotten. I'm not the man I once was, and I do not know if I ever shall be. But I do know one thing. This feels right. My apologies for the sudden outpouring of sentiment. I would have waited until after the mission, but, you understand.
There. She's ready.
Ah, she stirs.
Ah, she's gonna blow!
To Kurthus, and an audience with the Harpy Queen Garuda. Enterprise, engage.
That's a reference. Oh god, something's wrong with his head.
Damn it. Ah, I once flew in this airship, and I was not alone. There were adventurers on board. Adventurers like you. Just how long have I worn these damn goggles?
Oh, it's a little baby
Yes,
Sid.
I fancied myself a trendsetter in my younger days. The young prodigy, admired by all, exactly like his father.
Nice tights, dude.
Born and raised in Garlemald.
Look like they're knitted. Knitted tights. Yeah, Sid grew up in a strange white void. Like so many of us do.
It was only natural that the precocious young student should become an engineer. Had his father not done the same? Father, when did we stop seeing eye to eye?
Sid's got some daddy issues.
When did Meteor become your everything and your loved ones cease to matter?
Darth Gaius. Bad touch.
You abandoned us all, but he was there for me, Father. There for me when you were not. Though he proved no better in the end. Gaius was just another man, with an all-consuming obsession. And so I ran, left the Empire behind and came to Eorzea, where I built the ironworks.
Oh. The Floopsy fairy.
Ah yes, it was then that I first donned these goggles.
Delivered by Floopsy in the past. Back when he was a pixie.
Eorzea opened my eyes. It was home to so many manner of people, each with their own hopes and dreams. People worth saving, and so I fought beside them. I wanted to prove that my knowledge could serve a nobler purpose. I wanted to prove that there was another way. And it all began that day when I found my new home. I had forgotten how wonderful it was. The wind in your hair, the endless sky. That light. It was you, wasn't it? It's surprising how few people know this, but all pureblood Garleans have a third eye.
That's an eye?
Perhaps mine helped me recognize you, or perhaps it was just a lucky guess. The Enterprise was made for this. To carry Eorzea's protectors into battle. I am proud to be able to call her my own.
Sid? What exactly do you remember?
Alphenord, my boy. Sorry to have been such a burden.
The D is silent.
I remember everything. My name, my people, and my purpose. Everything.
Hopefully he doesn't remember the $20 we owe him.
Come, it would be rude to keep Garuda waiting.
Oh. Looks like we made it through the barrier. It worked. Alfie, no. All our efforts, all our travels, all of it was for this. Make ready, Elder, for the end is nigh, be it hers or our own. Floopsy is ready. But who dares to intrude upon my sanctuary? Your insolence shall not go unpunished, landwalkers. 12 preserve. She's huge. As I live and breathe. Over there, look. Oh, they're kobolds. Oh, and Amalgers? Amalja and kobold prisoners. But why would the Ixal bring them here? Wherefore come you hither, foolish mortals? Garuda, we are come to put an end to your reign of terror. Hear you this blasphemy, my children. These landwalkers would bring me low. You who are bound to crawl upon the earth should revere me, for I am the wind. Did we not take to the skies and slip your defenses? We are bound by nothing, Garuda. You think your playthings give you strength? They will not help you here, landwalker. This is my realm, where none can challenge my supremacy. Struggle though you may, I shall slake the roots with your blood, and festoon the canopy with your entrails. Squawk, slay the unfeathered ones we shall. As an offering to Garuda they will serve. Oh. Leave the Ixal to us, Elder. We'll keep them distracted while you deal with her. Do not fail, Elder. Remember, you fight for the Scions, for Eorzea. Floopsy is ready.
This worm would die by mine own hand. Come then, I shall grant you that which you seek.
Oh.